Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of the Omniverse Chronicles Afterlife Wandering Souls. I am Kim, your Crit Show cast member, and I am joined once again by an array of lovely, wonderful guests. Please introduce yourselves.
Do we do the same order as
Hell
we
yeah,
usually
same order.
do?
I'm a creature of
Okay.
habit.
Thank God.
Consistency. Hi, my name is Hallie. I am the guest GM for Afterlife Wandering Souls. You can find me on Twitter at Hallie Coots, HALLIEKOONTZ, just my name, or at Quest_Friends. Quest Friends is the actual play podcast I'm a part of.
Nice.
Hello, I'm Landon. You can find me on Twitter at OccasionalGM. You can find my podcast, Shadows of St. Fleur, on Twitter at St. Fleur Pod. There might actually be an episode almost done being edited to be posted soon. You can also hear me play as somebody named Silas in the Incidentals comic line over on Protean City Comics. And yeah, I think that's all I got. My brain went really blank there.
Hello, I'm Lara Page Turner. You can find me on the Twitter at GlaveGuizarm. You don't need me to tell you how to spell it. You use one every day to keep the Hessians at bay. Or you can follow my podcast, Unplaytested, unplaytested.com or at Unplaytested.
Hey everybody, I'm Tim Lanning. It's great to be here. Thank you so much for having me. I'm on a friggin' show called Greetings Adventurers. You can follow them on Twitter at D&D Podcast. We just released our 425th episode.
Wow.
Ooh, this big deal. Fought the big bad. Something intense happens. Several things intense happen. So, what a great time to listen to 400 hours of content.
Amazing. So I think without further ado, I'm gonna pass it on over to Hallie.
Okay, before we begin, I do want to correct a slight mistake that I made during last session. Everybody had some cool memories and therefore unlocked death marks. And Rufus, Tim's character, unlocked an animal thing that gave him a +1 die to interact with animals. But actually, the death mark that he got during character creation was an animal footprint, and I got confused because Tim got to choose an animal for that footprint to be, and so I just described a badger, and then I was like, oh, it's the animal, not the footprint, and I was wrong. So it is the animal footprint, which means his death mark ability is that you can recover a point of ferocity, which is another life pool, if you use one and then you do a thing in an animalistic way.
Right. So I'm encouraged to go sicko mode more often as opposed to being a friend to all animals. And that was a tough call,
Exactly.
to bring it up or not. But I'm excited. And we all love badgers,
glad
and
you
it's
did.
easy to get distracted. So I understand.
Oh yeah. So that was the only correction, thank goodness, that I needed to do before we begin. Last we left off, you were at the piano ball. You had all just decimated the flipper, who is sad on the corner of the stage with the tackle box that Charlotte distracted him with to win piano ball, even though she was clearly the best one and did not need to cheat to win piano ball. And she and Olive are on the stage, and Skylar and Rufus are in the back. Skylar was the last one who had a memory. He experienced it in the kitchen where you are. I just said you were in the kitchen. I didn't need to repeat that. But anyway, last we left off, many dolphins had just crashed through the windows, like elite police squad style of the piano ball, and there was one other dolphin that came in through the entrance and said, "This is a raid. We're gonna figure this out." So does anybody respond right away to anything? The kitchen people can also hear this.
Did you hear that? Oh, okay, yeah.
No, I can't hear anything over the taste of this coffee.
Let's just see what happens. I'm sure they'll be fine.
No. Let's watch this play out.
With that, we'll start with the people on the stage in the front of the piano ball. So Afterlife Wandering Souls has a real chill combat system in that there aren't really any combat rules. The only combat rule is that there's no initiative order. So really everyone just has an idea and says if you want to do it. And you can say this is like an attack roll, like I'm doing a combat thing. But combat is kind of like just an extension of normal role playing. You say if you want to do something. I will say if somebody's attacking you. Again, the dolphins came through the windows, looking ready to fight. So it's a pretty this is pretty clearly a combat situation. And they the dolphin at the front actually is now shouting like, "We're looking for some wanderers. Have anybody seen? They've probably got like markings on their skin."
Do they also probably have really cool weapons?
Yeah, that's it. And he's leaning over to try to see.
And I'm gonna shoot him with an arrow.
You're just gonna shoot him with an arrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So your arrow or your bow is a harp, right?
Yes.
You have a super cool heart. That's your approach. Weapons,
yes.
as a reminder for our viewers, are called approaches, and they're different depending on the person. So Olive's is a bow, and it fires sound arrows.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's see. I don't think you need to roll to use your approach, actually. Let me double check that. You need to roll for the attack, yeah. So go ahead and give me a roll. What are you? Your approach is a bow, so it's going to use your mind core.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Cool. So it uses mind, so that's 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then do I add anything to that?
I think it's going to be a straight mind roll because I think firing a bow doesn't really apply to any of the specific mind abilities apply percept reason, but I think I'm going to give you an extra die just because it's your approach.
Okay.
And I might be thinking that wrong. So I would roll 3 die.
Fantastic.
And then natural 4, 5, or 6 is a success. And I'm setting this at a challenge of 1 because you're firing from the stage and you have a really good eye line.
All right. I got a 4.
That's enough. Your arrows, you haven't fired one before, but you know instinctively when you string it up that it's a sound arrow and it looks like a little music note, a sharp music note.
Amazing.
So it flies through the air and it hits this dolphin just like square in the center of his head, and he goes back down. Yes, like that. That's one of them. That's one of them. There are probably 4.
Hey there. And as this dolphin got hit with the arrow, I think like the sound from it coming off of it is also making the all of the piano balls, all of the piano parts kind of like reverberate as the strings are also picking up on the vibrations from the arrow. So it sounds kind of amazing in here.
It sounds really wild, and it's startling all the other dolphins who are kind of on the fringes of the room here.
I'm gonna look at Charlotte. Sorry, I think I probably just blew a whole, like, if we were trying to be stealthy about this, then I think I fucked up. But do you want to go kick some ass?
Chumps game. I'm gonna punch a dolphin.
In this specific context, I would love to see you do that.
I'm actually not intending to punch a dolphin right now, though. Are there still? What happened to the people in this room who are enjoying our piano ball?
The normal randos are getting up and they are scattering as the dolphin police force is like making their way in, and they're kind of like checking people's arms and the people who are from this limbo are just kind of like trying to get out of the way.
Well, I'm going to rile them up, is my plan.
Yay!
I'm gonna hop on top of one of these piano stools so that I'm even more on a pedestal than I already was, and I'm going to call out to the whole of the bar, piano followers of Piano Ball, the greatest of games, the greatest of sports, the greatest of entertainments. These dolphins have come to disrupt your activities. They show you no honor. They Ignore your glory! It is time for us to fight back! I shout to them, fist thrust high. And, by the way,
Roll me two.
what's the, oh gosh, this is a complete accident. I get +1 on dice checks involving leadership based on one of my death marks?
What?
Whoa!
Oh,
that's
one could
convenient
make
that
an
you did
argument
that.
that
Nice job.
I'm trying to lead these people into a riot.
Is that +1 die or +1 to the roll?
+1, I think it's +1 die.
+1 die.
Yeah.
It usually is +1 die. I'm just making sure. All right, roll me. You're not really playing. You're just. I want to reward the speech, so I'm not going to make you roll for a specific skill exactly. But because you get +1 die, I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you 4 die for this.
Yes. I will take it.
4
dice.
sixes, baby.
That's the plural. That's the plural of the word I wanted.
I think that also works if we call this like a create, because I'm creating a riot. That'd be
Mhm.
soul plus create.
Very
Oh,
true.
Yeah.
+1. What I'm rolling. I'll roll whatever you tell me to roll. Oh my gods and glory. That is 5, 4, 4, 5.
Whoa!
That is 4 successes. And this was already an easier roll, I had decided, because like the thing is, you just destroyed the flipper, the piano ball champion in piano ball. And people were absolutely going wild for it. So they see their new hero, their new icon, this rando named Charlotte standing on the stage. And it goes, yeah, they can't come in and ruin piano ball. This is piano. This is all we have. Hey, stay out of piano ball. They're really good at piano ball. You can't be ruining piano ball. And a couple of them will try to start blocking the way to the stage of the dolphins, and they're not quite sure how to deal with this because these are civilians, and they're like, please move. Please, we need to ask some questions. And the dolphin that Olive hit square in the forehead with the sound arrow, he's up again. He's like, that's right, we're not here to ruin piano ball. They're probably here to ruin piano ball like they ruin everything else. And he's going to start coming towards the stage, and he's pointing, but he's not pointing at you. He's actually pointing at the flipper, who is still moping next to you, holding the tackle box. And he'll say, Flipper, you done fucked up this time. And the flipper's going to like, I got too into the role. I'm sorry, Dalton. It's like an apologetic dolphin noise. That's what that sounds like.
I'm from Florida. That's true.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out my my solar powered walkie talkie, and I'm gonna say that I slipped that into Skylar's formal wear before he left, and I'm gonna grab the walkie talkie and go,
Yeah,
gentlemen, never thought I'd say this before. Police dolphins are looking for us. It seems like Charlotte kind of has this handled, but if you all want to either like. They're looking for us. So if you want to run or if you want to come help us fight one, I definitely already shot one with an arrow. So just so you know. Over.
Oh, God.
Well, are we still taking this chocolate milk? I mean,
in the kitchen with you guys, Susie is fully panicking because Susie, as she is reminding you now, this was my last god. Damn it, this was my last night. This was my one job. You could have gotten, you had to spill the chocolate milk earlier. You had to have some coffee, but no. I can't get out. And she's like packing a bunch of stuff into a suitcase. You don't know where she's getting all this stuff, but it's like when you pack really fast in cartoons and the sock like dangles out of the closed suitcase. And she's like, well, I have to run. I have to go now. This is your fault.
Just hide. I mean, they're probably here for us since that's what they said. So if you just chill, say that we
Look, I can't
say that we made you do it. I can punch you in the face. That could help.
Punch me in the face. Do it. I want you to punch me in the face.
Okay. I will.
So that I have
I say, if you hesitate too long, you offer, and like she wants it. Skylar's gonna just turn and deck her with the fist that.
I think I would look at you and be like, "What? For real?" Thus leaving you an opportunity.
I'm not even gonna make you roll because she said punch me in the face.
No, and we see just like a little bit of his like armor form around his hand
no.
before he does it. So like just
He's
immediately like a nice bruise starts to form and she goes down.
Oh, wow. You really
She goes
did. You didn't have
down.
to kill that hard.
Oh,
Look, you
God.
wanted to be she wanted it to be convincing, didn't she?
I guess you did a
Oh
great
my
job.
God, that's. Thank you, she says.
Okay, now
from
give me the
floor.
chocolate milk. I'll get it out of here because you know we need to make the clippity clappity trap thingamabobs. And
Oh, I did the chocolate milk, and she's gonna push all the keyboards because again, they're in keyboards because that's the best way to
Mhm,
transport chocolate
mhm,
milk.
mhm,
She
mhm.
shoves them at you, and she throws them in a bag because last time you dropped it and you spilled it, so she's taken extra precautions, and she's still nursing her new bruise, and she's like, God, holy shit, you had a lot more power than I thought you did. Wow, good for you, man. I haven't been socked like that since my days in the roller derby. Man. And she's gonna hand you the bag.
Uh, Skylar, can you hold both these? I'm gonna go create a hole for us if so we can get out of here.
I think as soon as Skylar takes the bags, I want to use my I can go unnoticed power. Does that work on my other wanderers as well?
Where
Is
did
it
you
like
go?
Rufus turns around?
Okay,
Need
so
help
you're,
here.
I can go unnoticed. Is that tied to a death mark, right?
Yeah, that's tied to
Yes,
my
your 5 bands.
my 5 bands death mark.
Okay,
Oh,
you know
baby,
what?
I don't know how unnoticed Charlotte and I are gonna be.
I
I'm gonna take advantage of the situation to get our cash cow out of here.
Yeah.
Very smart.
if you want to try doing it for the other wanderers, I'm gonna make you roll 2 die for each wanderer, I think. Not for you. You can just do it because this is like your trick. This is your death mark, so you will be able to go unnoticed. If you want
Oh, but
anybody
no, what
else
I'm
to, I will
asking
allow
is
you to
just
try.
do I go unnoticed from Rufus? Like
Oh,
if I
Oh
start
my
to
God,
just
you go
slip
noticed by
out-
Rufus. If you want, yeah, that I think the I can go unnoticed is up to the discretion of the person who can go unnoticed. I think when you activate this power, you'll be able to decide just how unnoticeable you want to be.
Amazing.
Yeah, so you turn around and like you see like the kitchen, like the door that we went into the kitchen, like swinging, and like Skylar's coffee cup sitting there. You didn't see him move at all, like nothing, just gone.
All right. Good for them. I'm sure they got it handled. And then Rufus will crack his neck. Is there like a pot of boiling water? We're like in a kitchen, right?
Mhm.
If there's a pot of boiling water, I want to grab it, and then I want to
Okay.
run out, and then I want to throw it on dolphins if possible.
You want to throw a pot of boiling water on dolphins.
Yes.
I will let you do that.
Okay, so
but
yeah,
yes.
I grab it, and if there's some sort of platform near them, like on top of a table or a sidebar or a potted plant or a jukebox.
There is a jukebox.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I grab the big pot in my big arms and I run out there. Notice the scene. I stop for a second and be like, "This is really weird," but you know what? It is what it is. We're having a great day talking to dolphins. They can talk now. That's all right. I see the audience going absolutely frothing at their pinball rights being taken away. And so yeah, if there's like a clump of yield cop dolphins. I would like to throw just the whole pot at him too, like pot everywhere.
So you're just like, whoosh.
Yes, and I would
Okay.
like to use a ferocity point because
Okay.
I'm yelling the whole time.
Okay. So ferocity point is going to give you 1 extra die for this. And
Okay.
what would you be rolling for this attack? Let me see.
I was hoping body.
Yeah, body definitely. I think probably overcome or maneuver. I'll let you choose, and you'll probably choose maneuver because you get an extra die. But I think running out of a kitchen with a really big pot of boiling water and then
Yeah.
trying to find the best vantage point to be
Yeah.
able to throw that boiling water onto someone else is like maneuvering more
I
than
agree with
overcoming.
you.
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right, I'll
Yeah.
do
I'll
maneuver.
do a solid.
So, do I roll 5 die here?
Yes, that would be 5 die because your body is 3, and you are using 1 point of ferocity for the extra die, so that's 4, and then maneuver gives you 1 extra. And then this is a difficulty check of like I'm gonna say 2 again because that's my go-to.
Okay, I got a 1, a 3, a 4, and a 6. So I did get 2 successes.
You got 2 successes. So you clamber out of the kitchen and nobody notices you because the dolphin cops are now fighting the piano ball crowd
Yeah.
who are fighting for their new hero,
Yeah.
Charlotte Watley. And so nobody really notices as you climb onto the nearest table that's like right outside the swinging kitchen doors, and you just dump it.
Yeah,
And they're
just
like,
and just throw it at them, and just continue to scream, and then like point at the door, and then point at myself, and then point at the crowd. If I was trying to communicate anything specific, it got lost at the third or fourth point.
people in the crowd who have been so worked up by this point know exactly what you're trying to communicate, even with the third or fourth point. So they're like, ah! Like straight back to you, while the dolphins who you poured boiling water on are like, ah! That's also a dolphin sound, but a dolphin in pain. They're rolling around on the floor, but don't worry, they have like jackets and masks and protective gear, so they're in pain, but they're not going to be. There are no scalded dolphins. It's fine. It's fine. They're hurt, but they're fine. They're down. You've gotten rid of 2 of the 6 dolphins, not counting
Woo!
the lead dolphin. So they are on the floor, and that side of the piano ball is relatively clear. For Charlotte and Olive, that's like the right side looking out into the crowd. And then Skylar, are you just running, going unnoticed?
You know, I think what I would like to do, because he's a coward, so I'm tempted to like totally run, but that's not interesting. So I'd rather have him like find somewhere that he thinks is really good to stash this chocolate milk, and then use his power to get behind the dolphins.
Where are you gonna stash this chocolate milk? Do you want to like roll for that, or do you want to just tell me a place you want to hide it?
Oh, so there's like a bunch of different piano ball machines in here,
Yes,
right?
there's a bunch of different piano ball machines. Mhm.
Oh yeah, so I find like the old one that like nobody was using that's gathered dust over here in the corner, and just like right into like the piano, gently close the lid. Tap tap tap.
And this is very easy for you because not only are you unnoticed because of your skill, but like there's such mayhem around you at this point that no one would have noticed you stashing a giant bag of keyboards full of chocolate milk into a piano ball machine.
It's great. It's perfect.
I feel like amidst all this chaos, Skylar's just like moseying, just like calmly looks around, finds the piano ball.
This is the point in the movie where there'd be like classical music playing in the background as there's just chaos all around.
You find some classical music on your MP3, on your little MP3 device. It unlocks for some reason. You're like, wow, I just noticed there's some Vivaldi on here. There's some Four Seasons. That's
Perfect.
great.
Perfect. I mean, not my favorite, but you know, it'll do in a pinch.
It'll do. All right, so as Skylar is hiding the milk in the keyboard and Rufus is just like screaming from atop a table and
Wink.
people are screaming back at him, the head dolphin who's been shouting at the flipper is still shouting at the flipper and is still like, he's not as distracted. He's slowed down. He should be at the stage by now, but because of everything that's happening, he's kind of like trying to force his way through the crowd. And he's like, Flipper! I asked you for one job. Mom's gonna be so disappointed. Mom's gonna be so disappointed. And the flipper's gonna like hug the tackle box closer to his chest and go, "Don't bring up Mom."
Hey, dude, is everything okay? Like,
Sad.
I'm sensing some weird conflict here between you and the police dolphin.
He's dolphin. And then he rips off the mustache that he was definitely wearing and then goes, "It's me! Undercover! Flipper the dolphin! Please!" And then he sets the tackle box down on the stage, gently kicks it behind him, says, "This is mine now. I'm confiscating it."
Oh no, I'm taking that back.
No.
I don't want it or like it, but it's mine.
Flipper, what was your play here? Why were you undercover at the piano ball place?
Because he was trying to find who's smuggling chocolate milk out of the limbo for the mafia, the other dolphin says as he clambers up on stage.
Huh, okay.
Why is chocolate milk a big deal? I'm very confused.
The serious dolphin turns around.
I love that
and
movie.
he goes, there's another one. And then he's gonna like whip out this super soaker that he just had behind his jacket. He's gonna cock it. It makes a real gun noise, like, and then he's gonna shoot a stream of water at you.
Whoa, buddy.
You've drawn more attention to yourself. So he's shooting that at Rufus from the stage at the table that he's standing on.
Oh, I got wet now. Crap.
I'm going to once again knock an arrow and not fire it, but I'm gonna point it at the main dolphin. Look, dude, I don't know anything about this chocolate milk thing, but we're just trying to get out of here. So, do I have to hit you again, or are you just gonna let us leave?
He cracks his knuckles, even though they're dolphin fins, and shakes him out like he's ready. He's ready for some fisticuffs. And he's like, "I've been after you for a long time. And I'm gonna have..." He's gonna fire a super soaker at your arrow. What he's trying to do is dislodge your bow and arrow.
Mm-hmm.
So what you can do in reaction, you can either roll like a maneuver to dodge, or you can just fire it to see if it lands. However Olive would respond.
Let's see. I think I'm going to roll a maneuver to try to like get out from this super soaker and find like a better angle to fire an arrow at this guy.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna try like do a cool combat roll or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a sick flip over the piano ball machine or something.
Okay, yeah, that sounds dope.
Yeah.
All right, so that's gonna be 3 dice then, because
Yeah.
Body plus maneuver is 3 dice, and this is a difficulty 2 check.
Oh no! 3 2s!
3 2s! Oh no!
3
That's
2s?
like the first time one of you has failed anything. You've all been rolling like really, really well.
Yeah, thank you for that, Kim.
Yep. Happy to be the first. Honored. So I mark experience.
Yes, you mark experience. So, as you try to do this cool flip over the piano ball machine that's on stage, you misjudge the jump, and you just like you thwack your hip against it, and you go straight back down. So it's like like a pinball machine. You hit it really hard, and you just go down.
Oh fuck! Oh god! Oh, this seemed a lot cooler in my head. Oh god! Please stop! Please stop firing! Sorry. Oh boy! Oh man! Ow! Oh, do you have ice? Is there ice here?
As he's standing over you, pointing his super soaker like straight at your face, he turns a dial that goes to ice and says,
Oh.
"I can ice you if you want." Now, who are you with? I know this one. Charlotte's probably still fighting the flipper over the tackle box. The flipper's just trying to like, "No, this is mine. It's all I have
Mine.
now."
No, you get nothing. It's mine.
It's please. You all beat me in piano ball.
That's because you're bad at piano ball.
I know, but I needed to be undercover. I needed to practice. You beat me at piano ball. That was all I had. I'm not very good at police work.
Well, you're not very good at piano ball either. Get a new career and give me my damn tackle box.
What if my new career is tackle boxes?
That's a noun, not a career, buddy.
Piano ball's a noun.
I punch a dolphin.
You're just gonna deck the flipper in the face. Yeah, give me an overcome. Give me an overcome roll.
Okay, here we go. I get two
That's
whole
gonna be
dice.
two
on
dice
this.
for you. Yeah.
That is.
Let's go.
One of them was a 6.
One of them was a 6.
One of
Okay,
them was a
your
6.
difficulty was a 1 just because you're right in front of him. The flipper kind of sucks. He's like really trying to hide this tackle box he does not want you to take back. So yeah, you just deck this dolphin in the face. And he slides across the stage making like a comedic like sound as he slides. And then
And I take my tackle box back.
and you take your tackle box back.
I hate this thing. It stinks of fish. But it's my fish stink box. Crap. Pope man. Ah!
As the flipper slides off stage, 2 more dolphin goons run up the side. They've finally broken through the crowd and they're approaching you. The other dolphin still has his super soaker on ice setting aimed at Olive. And then he shot Rufus. Rufus, you're wet. It hurt.
Yeah.
More than a super soaker should, from what you seem to remember of
Right.
super soakers.
Mhm.
But you're fine.
Like, ow.
Is there anything you would like to do from atop your table?
Oh yeah, I would like to draw my sword and with a cool sort of flourish, like flip it around me. And as that happens, it extends and with like a satisfying like chain noise with each link coming out and like whips around me. I think like Sailor Moon maybe. I don't remember. And then I flip it over my head at him and it soars at him. I'm trying to stab the lead dolphin in its dolphin heart over my cornered, almost iced ally.
Okay. I'm also gonna call this one a maneuver because this is like your swing, like
Yeah.
you're not just punching someone in the face. You're swinging your cool sword. You're
Okay.
trying to get angles. You're trying probably not to hit Olive, who is in the vicinity.
I would love it if you didn't.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, give me a maneuver.
Okay. Plus body or
Yes, so the maneuver would be plus bodies. That's gonna be
Gotcha.
4.
you're okay. Do I get 3 or 4 successes? I get 3 successes. 4, 4, 5, 2.
You got 3 successes?
Yes.
You guys are too good at rolling d6s. So yeah, your sword lands, and then what happens to this dolphin after you pierce him through the heart?
So yeah, I was probably looking up at this dolphin, very dolphin-like sneer with their needle-like teeth and so forth, and then
Yeah.
you just see him get blasted backwards and impaled against like a pillar in this place.
You've impaled the dolphin. Congratulations. The flipper screams
Whoa.
from where he's been kicked off the stage, and he goes,
Holy shit, man.
What?
No,
Who's gonna shoot you?
Yeah, no, I really appreciate that. Was just whoa, that was crazy. That was like some like Final Fantasy shit. Is the lead dolphin still alive? No. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
We
okay.
did
We
do
killed
the
the lead
murder.
dolphin.
Wow.
There are still some
Oh god. And the sword's probably
There
like
is still-
slowly retracting. Like,
Yeah,
oh
I'm
man.
just watching the chain just like drag across the floor back to you.
Yeah, it gets caught in a table leg. You kick it over. Thanks.
Can
Where are you at?
Yeah, can I? Well, originally I was gonna maneuver up behind the lead dolphin, but since he's dead, can I maneuver up behind these two that are like approaching Charlotte and just like bang their dolphin noses and heads together?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not going to have you roll for sneaking. You successfully get behind them, but I think I am going to have you roll to see like if you successfully like knock their heads hard enough together. But it's going to be an easier check.
Okay.
You only need one success and you're going to get, let's see, let's look at your body.
Might use a point of ferocity then.
You can. You are You only need one success, and I'm going to call this a maneuver, so you get 5 dice if you use your extra point of ferocity.
Oh, never mind. It's maneuver. I won't use it.
Yeah, so you're 4 dice.
Play with fire with 4 dice.
You just need one success to get to like knock them out.
Well, I got 3 successes.
Hey!
So.
Jesus Christ, y'all. All right, yeah, you've been emboldened by punching Susie in the face back in the kitchen. You're finally coming to understand your own power.
I gotta take care of my cult leader person. Not that I know they're my cult leader person yet, but
you gotta take care of your cult leader. That's the first rule of being in a cult.
Yeah.
So you just bang these 2 dolphins' heads together, and there's a very satisfying like crunch, not like a really horrible skull-breaking crunch, just like you know, their skulls have been whacked and they're unconscious now. They're on the stage. And there was one more dolphin, but you know what? He's been just overtaken by the crowd. The crowd's just completely like Pat, the MC, was on the stage at some point. He's gone. He's part of this crowd that's just like taking over this last rando dolphin cop. The flipper's still like huddled in the corner, but like you've won the combat. You've murdered the dolphin.
I'm going to give you a thumbs up. Nice work, pretty boy. And then I'm going to go and run to where the crowd is assaulting the remaining dolphin and shout words of encouragement about how they are doing the work of the piano ball. Keep it up! Your freedom is at hand, piano ball citizens!
We should get out of here before more of them come back. As I'm cleaning my sword with like a stack of 13 cocktail napkins. They who knows how many more they got. They could bring in like a whole squad. And are they related? Is there a mother? Did I hear that right?
Yeah, I thought that maybe Flipper and the I'm gonna gesture to the one that you impaled were like related somehow. I don't know. Also.
God.
He said to me like where are you from, or like how do I know you? Like I was gonna ask about that, but then I sort of lost the opportunity. Not complaining though, that was amazing.
Sorry, I just kind of got
no. It was
and...
really hard to hear in here, so you couldn't really tell like where in the conversation we were.
Yeah, they're still shouting really loudly.
Yep. Yep. It's okay.
But they've got the fervor.
Ooh. So do we just leave now? This seems like.
Yeah, we're supposed to do something here. I mean, we
we
came in with chocolate milk.
Like great idea.
Yeah. I don't know if sneaking is really like an option anymore, but I guess we can just walk on out.
I don't know if anyone's paying attention to us right now.
That's true.
Yeah.
Does it look like the crowd's like pretty busy?
The crowd is very into kicking this dolphin to make Charlotte happy, and in fact they're just like Charlotte, because she's their leader now. She has taken over another pinball cult, except this time it's piano ball, and it's in this 50s greaser area. Surely, like you could tell this crowd to do anything and they would do it at this point.
I think we're gonna name a cocktail after her after this.
I shouldn't have this much power. Yes, I should.
Yeah.
I deserve it.
I think we probably did everything that we were supposed to do here. So let's
and then
let's
if
try
we
to
go
leave
back
and see if it closes behind us. Like,
Right, that's all we can do. And if it doesn't close, hey, we can come back in.
Yep.
And who knows what'll happen.
Yep. Okay.
All right,
Oh.
I just need to swing by a machine real quick, and then we're good to go.
All right, I'll start pushing people out of the way. Like, all right, good job. Kick that dolphin. Move. Yeah, right there in the blowhole.
Unnecessary.
Oh man.
Do it.
I'm going to instruct a couple burly residents of this dimension to carry me around to the exit so that I don't need to walk on my own legs.
They'll do that for you. They will do that. Picking you up to carry you out. Susie's gonna emerge from the kitchen and go up to Skylar as he is collecting the milk that he hid in the piano ball machine. And she'll go, hey, thanks again for punching me in the face. And I just want, wow, I cannot believe you killed the feds. That is...
A
that
little
solves like all
unexpected.
my problems. Sorry, what? I talked over you.
I say a little unexpected, but I'm glad that it solves all your problems. So yeah, maybe you can get out now. Actually,
You know what? Maybe I can. And while she's saying that, there's like a dolphin who is not dead but unconscious on the ground, and she just starts looting his body, and she pulls out like a little police radio, shakes it a little bit, removes the batteries, puts them in her pocket, takes out different batteries, puts those in, secures them, gives it another shake, and then hands it to you. And says, look, I owe you one after that, and I am getting out of the business. But if you ever need some money, you know, you can call me on this, all right? This is you can call me on this. And then she's gonna keep looting this dolphin's body, and she's gonna like wink at you and then continue to go loot all the other dolphins' bodies because she can do that. She takes all their police stuff, all their cash, everything.
Nice.
all right.
All right, and then you're all leaving the limbo?
Yeah.
Skedaddling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Probably for the best. So Charlotte,
Yeah.
these two burly residents set you down and they bow before you. And one of them goes,
Thank you so much.
there will always be a place for you here at the piano ball.
I'm sorry, did you say that there will always be a place for me here at Charlotte's Piano Ball Emporium?
There will always be a place for you at Charlotte's Piano Ball Emporium. You've really awakened us to the meaning of piano ball. No feds will ever ruin piano ball for us again. Ah!
You see that they don't. I will return to you. I don't know when, but I will be back. And I will guide you to glory. And then I go through the portal.
I think we made a lot of positive change here.
I don't think so. We're definitely the bad guys. And I jumped through too.
No, that was sarcastic, I say as I go through as well.
Oh, my bad.
As you leave behind the sounds of positive rioting in the background, you emerge once again in the linen closet of the OK Bar and Inn in the Average Point, which is where you jumped into that limbo in the first place. Nothing has changed. It's still in the linen closet.
And is there
There's
a
still
rift
a
or
portal
whatever?
there?
Yeah.
Nope, it's gone.
Okay.
Success!
Charlotte, I guess you can't go back to those people now. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'll find my way back at some point.
Yeah, like we
I'm
actually
there in spirit.
yeah, we mentioned that, and apparently a portal to this limbo might just open up somewhere else. So we might be able to come back.
I don't want to go back there, but that sounds like it'd be good for you, Charlotte. And It was very scary out there the way that you got all those people to follow you immediately, but also very impressive. So I'm glad that I don't have to be alone here.
Well, they just sort of respected my pinball skills, and maybe in life I was a real good pinballer, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, you murdered a guy, so
He was gonna.
we all have our things.
He was gonna shoot Olive, so it was whatever self-defense is for a friend, I think.
Yeah, sounds like Rufus did nothing wrong to me.
Yeah, I didn't murder anyone if you think about it.
At least
Gotta think
Dolphin
about it
clearly
too
had
hard.
it coming.
They are dead though, so I mean that does go to the theory that we are here to be punished. So I guess I am a bad guy, even though my memory, by the way, I was a good guy actually. All your memories, you sounded pretty bad. Mine, I was pretty good.
Excuse you.
Uh,
My
but-
memory.
Wow.
My
Wow,
memory.
let's not make this an argument.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
So, listen. My memory was I was 15, and I broke my leg because I crashed my bicycle. That to me does not say bad person.
That's true. I jumped the gun. I do apologize.
I get it. It's been a really, really long, however long we've been here. Time seems very funny in the afterlife. It's okay. I forgive you.
Anyways, I have all this chocolate milk that I think we're supposed to move.
Okay.
What are we
do you-
doing?
Yeah.
Amazing. Incredible. Who do we give this to? Do we just They said the mafia, and I don't know if that was real.
I mean, maybe Bart will buy it off of us, or maybe there really is a mafia. I don't know.
The OK Town seems like a really bad place to act. Where is the boatman and the boatkeeper chick?
Okay.
Anyone
sailed
knows
off?
it'd be the two of them, right?
I
Well-
don't trust that guy.
There was the radio at the travel agency that was broken, but I guess we could check back in and see in the time that we left. I don't really know if like limbos are on different times from normal times, but it might be fixed. Skylar, what?
All right, so the girl in the kitchen, right, gave me this, and Skylar pulls out the police radio. So evidently I can contact her on it, but she put some special batteries in it. So I'm wondering if we take these special batteries and put them in the boatman radio, if maybe we can get a hold of the boatman.
Ooh.
Oh.
I mean, that doesn't make any sense according to any kind of physics. Like,
It
no
But
one...
we did.
But there are no physics
We
here.
fought
Yeah, look,
dolphin cops.
We fought dolphin cops, and this bow and arrow seems to shoot like weaponized sound. So I don't really know if we're in a world where like physics is really the primary factor at play here.
Yeah, I unlocked
Fair point, fair
Vivaldi's
point.
4 seasons by just casually strolling through a Reddit, so...
Look, it's worth a
Yeah,
shot.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
Worth a shot. We should talk to Bart first because we did a good job, and I feel like he'd be happy.
Oh yeah, maybe we can just like get like a free room here, like kind of
Yeah.
forever for doing him a solid. I like that.
Didn't he already agree to that?
Yeah, but I just want to make sure that he's not gonna try to like weasel out of it after
Right,
the
like
fact.
really agree to it.
Yeah, we didn't really like do anything in writing, so yeah, let's go talk to him first. And I will head down the stairs to go try to find Bart.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Bart is he's at his little saloon countertop in the main space at the OK Bar and Inn. He's doing a classic bartender, wiping one glass while he waits for you.
Hey,
And
man.
he sees you all walking.
We organized your linen closet for you.
I didn't ask you to organize my linen closet.
No, I'm trying to speak in code. I'm trying to do a thing. Because we're not supposed to use the L word. We closed that. It's
You
not
got
there
it.
anymore.
He looks so relieved. He puts his glass away, takes out another one, and starts cleaning that one instead. And says, I cannot thank you enough. The only thing that should be in that closet is linen. And now the only thing that starts with L that's in that closet is linen. I really appreciate you getting rid of the. He looks around, but there's nobody in the saloon. And he says, Limbo.
Uh,
Yeah, no problem. It was fine. It was fine. Usually one good turn deserves another. So we helped you out with your linen closet.
So you have.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can stay here at the OK Bar and Inn rent-free for as long as you need.
Oh,
I'll throw in
Bart.
some
Oh.
meals sometimes too.
oh,
if you're
wonderful.
good.
No fish for a little bit, please.
Are the meals okay?
They're perfectly okay. Perfectly average. That's the OK Bar and Inn. But how long are you planning on staying?
We're not really sure.
Yeah, maybe until the train is fixed
Oh, the train.
or the tracks, I
Yeah,
guess.
the tracks are missing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a suspicious character lurking around here earlier asking about the tracks. Didn't much care for that guy.
We weren't gonna ask you about any suspicious characters because we thought you wouldn't know anything about it. Who were they? What was their deal?
He came in here asking a lot of questions, and I don't like a lot of questions. My establishment, perfectly average, more average than it was before, thanks
Hey,
to
Bart.
you.
So
Bart knows what's going on in the town.
yeah, so sorry, we're about to ask you a couple more questions. I know you don't like it. Let's just bear through it though.
Clarifications.
So the guy who gave you bad vibes, did he have weapons like we do?
I'm not sure, but he was wearing a really big trench coat.
Really big trench coat. Okay. Obviously
really
a
big trench
fan
coat.
of the Matrix or Blade. So did he have tattoos like us?
He was wearing a really big trench coat. I can't tell.
I don't know. Okay, that's fair. Did he give you a name?
He did not.
Did he mention?
He flashed a badge, but it was way too fast for me to see.
Yeah, they do that sometimes.
Badge. I don't like that at all.
So
Did he
is
mention?
there like a criminal element at all in this town? Like a
Criminal
decent-
element.
Yeah.
In the average point, certainly not more than average than any other city. We have a perfectly average amount of crime. No place is perfect, you know.
Yeah,
But we
yeah,
can
yeah.
be mediocre.
Is anything weird in this town about chocolate
Weird.
milk? Sorry, what's the situation in this town about chocolate milk?
Oh, chocolate milk. He starts wiping the glass again. Real hard to come by. Some limbos specialize in certain food items like chocolate milk, small caramels, potatoes.
Ooh, we should
You
put
know.
potato limbo later.
I can't wait for the Potato Land.
Real hard to come by. And we don't have this kind of crime because we don't have any serious crime. Just average crime. But things from limbos that are difficult to get from here, the Tenebris, they go for a pretty penny on the black market.
I'm nervous our CM is gonna rot in the keyboards. So, is that do we need to be aware of that, or is the limbo aspect gonna preserve our chocolate milk?
I'm sure the keyboards are probably refrigerated,
As most keyboards are.
as they famously are.
I mean, you can keep chocolate milk out for
I mean,
up
come
to
on, this has
24
been a-
hours and it's still just as good.
And it's
Right.
been a long-running operation. I'm sure they know what they're doing.
Yeah. So you wouldn't know where the black market could be accessed. Do
Given
you?
the nature of the town, perhaps more of a grayish
A gray-
market.
a gray
if that's
market.
more amenable.
Gray. The gray market. The gray market
That's
is
good,
actually just 3 blocks south of here. You can find the gray market by passing the wharf. Now, that's not the dock you came in on with the boatman. That's the sketchier dock that's at the southern end of town.
I love it.
That's where the gray market is.
Fantastic.
But you didn't hear that from me.
Oh no. Oh
Of course
no.
not.
No.
Never.
Amazing.
Good.
Well,
Good.
pleasure to be helping you out, Bart. Thanks for the free rooms. Go ahead and do a nice little turn down service up there. I'd really appreciate it. We'll never
can
say
do
no to a
that.
nice mint on my pillow or like a towel folded into a fanciful animal. I love that stuff.
Fanciful. Do you have any requests?
Fish.
I'd love like a monkey would be really fun.
A monkey.
Yeah.
I think Rufus really wants a dolphin.
No, I don't. I don't want a dolphin. Don't say that. I don't want a dolphin.
You don't want a dolphin.
Yeah.
No, I
Got
really don't. I'm being serious. Stop
I got
winking
it.
at
No,
me.
I'm your
So,
buddy
if you
Bart.
want,
I'm gonna
like-
get you a dolphin.
No
If
dolphin.
you
I said no
want-
dolphin.
If you want like a really solid 3-star review, you should give him a dolphin.
That's the exact kind of review that I want.
If you give me a dolphin, I'm gonna leave you a 5-star review and then make like a vlog about it. Okay?
A
Okay,
vlog.
bud, I'm leaving you a 1-star review regardless, because that's how I do. So
It'll bounce
Still
out.
So
even
just
out.
cancel each other out.
It'll bounce out.
Look, you're all confusing me a lot here, but I guess I owe you one because I can actually do a turn down of your rooms now that I can access my linen closet.
Yep. Thanks, bud. We're gonna get out of your hair. Nice.
All right,
Always
please
a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, that's.
All right, gang.
Wait,
Looks like we've got a
Sort of.
do you have a fridge, Bart?
Do I have a fridge? I have a full kit. Of course, I have a fridge.
Can we
but-
store a handful of keyboards in there?
Well, if we're no. They're my keyboards.
Why?
Don't worry about it.
you don't need to ask. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
It's Wanderer stuff. You know, you
Yeah,
don't really
we're doing
want
more
to engage
stuff.
with
Okay,
that.
bye.
It's okay. He doesn't give you a straight answer, but he'll give you one if you do try to put the keyboards in the fridge.
I mean, we're gonna go straight to the grave.
Yeah,
market.
so-
Yeah, no, let's get to the market.
The
All
gray
right, team.
market.
So do we want to do the gray market or do we want to go to the travel agency? Gray market first?
Sure.
We might as well
have
Just
some
start
walking
taking a
around
time
money.
bomb, really.
And if nothing comes out of it, we'll go to the travel agency. I mean, the poor overworked engineer boy should know where everything is.
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's get those clippy dippies. What is it?
Yeah.
We'll
the
get it.
Clumplelumples.
Yep, we'll
the
get
coiny
it.
ones.
We'll get it.
Those corn dogs.
That's good.
Oh, Tenebris. That's what the currency is called.
I love that
It
it
is.
just keeps getting progressively more abstract.
That can't be right.
It's like Benedict Cumberbatch's name. It's just keep, you can say whatever you want, and
Tenebris?
I'll know what you mean. Poor dogs.
Lit.
The money.
The money.
You can just call it money if you want.
Let's just
I
get the
really
cash.
like it is.
Yeah, I guess we will I will head out of the of this hotel and let's head towards the gray market.
Hell yeah.
All right. You can follow the directions given by Bart, and judging by it seems like time passes relatively similar to how it does in the world that you are from. So it seems like you've been gone for a few hours, judging by the sun has gone down a little bit, but it's not quite night yet. It is a classic Old West sunset as you walk south towards where Bart told you the gray market was. And as you approach the wharf, there are a number of individuals sitting on crates. Some of them are flipping kabidibis coins. Some of them give you weird eyes as you walk further into the territory.
Hello.
Just act like you belong here.
Oh.
Nobody speaks to you, but you get the sense that there are eyes on you.
Is anybody thirsty? You two, are you thirsty?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
Not talking to you, Rufus.
Oh, sorry.
Looking at the people watching us.
Oh. Are we thirsty?
Are you thirsty? Yeah.
Who's asking?
Oh, I just a wanderer. I was just we were recently in a limbo recently, and just got out, feeling really thirsty. But but also I really want something like sweet, and I was wondering if you also are interested in that, because we've got a ton, like more than I could possibly drink. If you wanted some, if you were thirsty.
He gets up and like adjusts the belt on his pants and does like an old west sheriff saunter towards you. And he is also wearing like a really big 10-gallon hat, and he'll angle it a little bit and then say, "This here's a gray market, missy."
Uh-huh.
Are you trying to make it a white market?
I'm trying to make it a chocolate market.
He smiles a little bit, beckons you towards his little area here, and the crate that he was sitting on, he flips it over, and it's kind of like at the beginning of Aladdin when he has that like thing and he flips it out and all this other stuff pops out. It's like that. It's like the genie's cart at the beginning of Aladdin. There's suddenly like all this stuff there, and he leans across the counter and is like, "So you're selling?"
Uh-huh. If you're buying.
"I might be. Let's see. And he takes out a sack of presumably money, and he plops it on his new countertop that has popped out of the crate. And starts taking out these little skull coins, because that's what Capitibus is. It's like little skull coins. And he'll lay them all out like painstakingly, one by one. And then he's going to slide you 5 and say, "That's the going rate."
The going
Like
rate
what
for
kind of unit?
Yeah, per what?
How, is this good?
For chocolate milk.
Nah,
We
I'm
should have
pretty
done
sure
any
we're
kind
getting
of research into
scammed.
the
I know
economy
we
here.
I get taken advantage of, but also it's chocolate milk. I don't know. I think any profit's
You know,
good.
we went through a lot of trouble for this, and I mean that just that seems like a per glass price.
Yeah, we have a lot of chocolate milk.
How much chocolate milk?
I honestly don't know.
A couple keyboards full.
Yeah, I don't, like several
let's
keyboards.
not. Let's just give our friend here just a little bit of a taste. I'm gonna let my my associate here just show you one unit that we have. Skylar, if you will.
1 unit.
Yeah, so Skylar, who's been lugging around the bag, pretty boy, pulls out one of the keyboards and sets it down. And it's like, as you can see, this is a very fine piece. Very fresh, just got out of a very nice place.
Yeah, so I think that's worth a lot more than 5 coins, don't you think?
He's gonna take out a shot glass, and he's gonna nod to you to pour some into the shot glass.
I'm assuming Skylar watched these get filled and therefore knows how to like pour a little
Yes,
out of
yes.
it.
What do we
Skylar
do?
knows how to maneuver a keyboard full of chocolate milk.
Where's the hole?
Hey, I learned something new.
You successfully transfer the chocolate milk from keyboard to shot glass, and he'll like down it, swish it around a little bit the way you do with wine, and then swallow. Slam down the glass and go, "Well, hot damn, that's real good chocolate milk."
Yeah, I think it's worth a lot more than what you're willing to pay for it, though. So if 5 coins is all the going rate is here, I mean, we could just take our keyboard somewhere else.
No. He starts taking out more coins and goes, "Sorry, I thought I got the impression you guys were newbies, but with limbo goods this good, you
Yeah.
can't possibly be.
This is not my first gray market, pal.
No, I can tell that. He's going to keep scooping out coins, and then he's going to look at some of the marks that are now visible on your skin and say, but for professionals, you don't seem to have a lot of, what do you call them? What do you call them? What do you wanderers call them? It's a weird name.
Death marks?
Yeah, death marks. You don't seem to have a lot of those for being pros.
We're late bloomers. I'm sure we'll get them. We have a couple each. It's not a big deal.
It's all about
no.
your return. You gotta just like get one every so often so you don't stall out. But if you get them too frequently, then we can't keep our racket going.
Yeah, we don't want too much heat. We're new here. Wait, to this area.
You know what? That is a real good point. I kept telling the other wanderers, if you go too fast, you're not gonna make as much money. You're gonna ascend or whatever it is you guys do before you really hit it rich, and they didn't seem to care. You got one of their fancy little, what are they? They're like compasses. You got a compass?
Compass.
Yeah, it helps you find limbos. You must have found
Yeah?
a real good one for this chocolate milk.
We've been doing our limbo finding the old-fashioned way with detective work, grit, and intuition.
You wouldn't happen to have a
You're
compass,
not.
That good.
do you?
No,
Chocolate
but
milk
at the
this
word
good.
detective, he is kind of withdrawing a little bit. You're not detectives, are you?
No.
Oh, no,
We
God,
would
no,
have
no, sorry,
we
not that
no,
kind
we
of
would
detective.
we would have to
No.
tell you if you ask. That is the rule, or else it's entrapment.
Not
Yeah.
everybody knows the
And she
rules.
only tells the truth.
It's true. All of my lies ring true.
You're right. Is the thing. So he's immediately put it in. He's like, yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah.
You say you're yeah, that seems legit.
Yeah.
He's gonna pour himself another shot of chocolate milk and take that second shot. And he's handing you like what looks like an appropriate handful of coins. This time.
Fantastic.
It's not painstakingly counting out 5 coins.
Fantastic.
It's like,
Yeah, so that's all that for one.
how many you got?
Oh, bud. I'm gonna let my associates show you. Skylar?
How many do I have?
You have 4. You have 4 keyboards of chocolate milk, and are you gonna give him all of them?
I give Olive a meaningful stare. Looking for the nod. Are we doing all of this?
Might as well.
All right.
We're in the desert.
And Skylar pulls the rest of the keyboards out.
All right. 4 keyboards. He gives a low whistle of appreciation, which I would do if I could whistle, but just know that he is doing a very impressive whistle. And he's gonna keep counting out more money, and they go, you're selling me a lot here. Can I interest you in any of my wares back here? I got some train tracks. Fresh off
You got some train
the
tracks, you
ground.
say?
I got some train tracks, and I like you guys. I'm gonna give you a discount on the train tracks if that's something you're in the market for. Wanderers often also want train tracks, in addition to the compasses. And look, I don't have any, but I have a guy. I have a compass guy.
You got a compass
I can
guy.
write down his name for you. I've got
Yeah.
a compass guy.
Is he is he in town?
I'd have
Or
to give him a
reachable by
ring.
train, I guess, would also be okay.
Yeah. He writes down a name, and he gives it to you. To Charlotte, because she asked. and it's folded. He's like, yeah. Just take the train to Ancestor, all right?
All right.
Ancestor, and then ask for that guy.
That guy.
I love that guy.
guy.
You know, I've thought about getting into trains recently.
Have you now?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Wanderers, they love trains.
Yeah, you know, just very into all sorts of methods of travel, really. Yeah. Well, how much for those train tracks?
The train tracks.
Knowing
and he's gonna
how well, you know, we're trying to foster a really positive business partnership here, doing you a real solid with these keyboards.
Yeah, it wasn't easy to get
Was
out.
not easy to get. Don't think it's and I saw your face, but you've never had keyboards this good.
That was good chocolate milk.
Rufus, I got this.
Sorry.
Poor Rufus.
feel demand. He's been dunked on.
He's just a nice little guy.
Mm.
This man he started off by splitting half of the money off and was gonna clearly slide you half and then take the other half as payment for the train tracks. But after your little speech, he'll take off half of one of the halves so that he's charging you a quarter of what you were paid for the chocolate milk for the train tracks.
Oh, bud. That seems pretty reasonable. Hey, what's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
My name's the Prospector Inspector.
A title. I like it.
Your name starts with a the?
The Prospector Inspector. TPI.
Amazing.
That's how they know me here at the Gray Market. Selling all your train track needs, buying chocolate milk. You ever need a contact on the Gray Market? I don't go to the black market, but you ever need a contact in like the middle of the underground? You call me.
How do we call you, bud?
You can't.
Ah.
I'm on the Gray. I can't just give my phone number out to people. I don't have a phone.
I also do not have a phone. So I was just curious.
You don't have a phone, but you said you were going to have to give your guy a call.
My associate makes an excellent point.
Yeah, he takes out a gramophone and pops it onto the counter. Yeah, I was gonna use the gramophone. I don't need a phone. I've got Gramo over here.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Logical.
He starts winding it up and then like puts his ear to the part of the gramophone that makes noise and is like, "No, I'm getting the busy signal. I can't reach him yet."
All right, dude. This was delightful. Hopefully, this is the beginning of a very positive, very prosperous, very lucrative for you business relationship.
Yeah, you know what? Take my card. And he gives you a card. It says the Prospector Inspector, TPI, at the bottom, and it does have like what are maybe numbers. Like it looks like you don't know the conventions of the Tenebris yet, but there are like a bunch of numbers and letters at the bottom that look like they're probably contact info of some kind.
Thanks. I'm gonna just tuck it into my top. Yeah, we'll let you know if we find anything else that's interesting. That seems like that might be up your alley.
That sounds mighty fine, Miss
Olive. Nice to meet you.
Olive.
I hope you have a very sweet day.
He pours himself a third shot glass of chocolate milk.
You better be
Knocks it
careful,
back.
man. You're gonna drink all that before you can sell it. All right, everybody. Who feels like getting into trains? Who made model trains as a kid? Did anyone have that memory?
Not yet, no. But maybe if we touch enough trains, we'll find out.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hold out the train tracks. Everyone touch this. You don't know.
Touch the heck out of those train
Oh
tracks.
yeah, definitely.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot.
Well, then I'm not carrying them.
I'll carry them. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Rufus,
Thanks, Beefy.
you look hella strong.
Hey, Rufus, here's this nice bag that we had for a bunch of keyboards.
Oh, it's
I think some
wet.
train tracks will fit in it.
Yeah. I'll just put the train tracks in this wet, moist bag, smelling of, chocolate milk and blood.
Excuse me, I hid it very well. It was not that contaminated. Do not take an attitude with me.
And I'm gonna start walking out of the gray market. Amazing job, team! I think that was our first illicit business dealing, and I think we all did fantastic.
Yeah.
So, travel agency. I think that's where the train tracks were, out near there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna make that guy's day when we show up with these train tracks, or he's
Oh,
gonna
no, he
think
might
that
not
we
like
stole
that.
them.
I mean, Linus seems like a cool guy, so I think he'll just, if we have them, he'll say, like, he'll drop like an "oh thank God" or something like that. So I'm sure it'll be fine. Because we didn't have them before.
That's true.
And we're wanderers.
Yeah.
And now we do have them.
It's true.
So
Plus, I think he likes me a lot. I think we left on a very good note last time, so
You two seem to
he's
have
going to be excited to see me.
Yeah, you two seem to have a real rapport going on. All right, team. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. You're heading back to the travel agency?
Yeah.
All right. When you go in, the counter man looks just as dejected as ever. But he is tinkering with like the ham radio that Charlotte tried to fix last time. And he looks up at you and says, the trains still aren't running. We are really trying to get this problem solved, and I am so sorry that it's not. We just can't fix them.
Okay, we've gone ahead and kind of done your job for you, which is sort of our stock in trade in the Tenebris, it seems.
Your engineers?
We're train track acquirers.
You're what?
Show him, Beefy.
loudly, just clunk, 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 clunk.
Click, click.
Well, and look what we have.
And it's just like some train. It's almost like a ladder because it's like a small chunk of train track is what he sold you. And Linus will stand up from behind the counter and just, oh, thank God! I can't believe you found the train tracks! You found the train tracks! Oh my God, you found the train tracks! And he starts weeping at his desk.
Yeah, they're heavy as shit, but here you go.
Oh my God, we can put them back! We can put them back on the... Who had them?
We just kind of stumbled on them.
Like you tripped over them?
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing we found them though, because I would love to take
It
a
is-
train out of here.
It is a good, I'll put these on right now, and this is great. We can cancel. We can call the agency and just cancel the person that we sent for. So that's great. And as he's walking towards the back, holding the train tracks, he's like, I still haven't fixed the radio. It just kind of keeps playing Wonderwall. I played the Four Seasons at one point. I don't really know what's going on with that. But I can put my engineering to really good use with these train tracks.
Skylar pulls out his MP3 player and changes it to, I think, Call Me By Your Name was
Yes,
on the
Call Me By Your
MP3
Name
player. Yep.
was on there.
Does
You hear it
the
fade.
hammer.
You hear it faintly from the radio as you mosey your way outside to where the trains are.
I'm just gonna change that randomly to
Just to fuck with them.
mess with him.
So, what about you? You sent someone after the train tracks. Who did you send, or who'd you call?
Oh, we called the agency.
The agency.
The agency.
That sounds like people who are very fond of trench coats.
They do wear a lot of trench coats.
They wear a lot of trench
from
coats.
The agency, but he's not. I don't know where he is right now. Nobody can reach him, but we can tell him that he's off. He's off the case of the missing train tracks.
Nice.
That's good.
So thank you. And then when he gets outside, he just like throws down the train tracks.
So what all does this agency investigate?
Mister, they're like PIs. They hire a lot of
Investigating
PIs.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, investigating stuff. We spent so long trying to fix the train, but none of us were quite good enough to be able to do that. And then we tried to find the train tracks, but none of us were quite good enough to be able to do that either. We still don't know who stole them or why, for what purpose. You can't really do anything with train tracks except run trains. And as he throws the train tracks down, they kind of like scatter off so that they'll keep flipping over like dominoes almost, except that they are extending in both directions into the horizon.
Amazing.
As per train tracks do. And he'll gesture into the distance and you'll hear like a "Murr, murr," like a train horn. And he's like, yeah, see, trains, none of us could fix it, none of us could find it because who steals train tracks, And he didn't find out.
Look, Linus, it's okay. Some mysteries are not for us to know. We're not we don't know who took the train tracks, we don't know why, but the important thing is that they're back.
Maybe this was just to bring us into your life, Linus.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And if you lose them again, just reach out to us. Just call us. We don't know how it works.
You don't know how gramophones work?
No.
Mm-mm.
You also use a gramophone?
Yeah, everybody uses a gramophone.
Oh.
So how would one go about like calling someone on a gramophone?
You just, and he also takes out a gramophone from nowhere, from off screen, and just like has one. It's like as big as a gramophone is too, and he's holding it in a very uncomfortable, unwieldy fashion. He cranks it a little bit. Well, yeah, you just listen, and then if you don't get a busy signal, you just scream into it with whoever you want to call. Hey, call the agency. No, I got a busy signal. It doesn't work all the time, but we do our best here at the travel agency.
It's a big deal.
Interesting.
Somebody really needs to introduce cell phones to the Tenebris.
How
It
it
would
might ruin
change your
everything
whole-
here. Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna sort of put an arm around Skylar. In many ways, your MP3 player is kind of like a more advanced gramophone. I don't know. Can you call someone on that?
I'm pretty sure it's just like I've just been imagining like a Santa clip MP3 player, like nothing high tech.
It's very clearly exactly that kind of MP3 player, but you're free to try to call someone on it if you want.
Scream into that thing.
Call the agency.
Oh, but I didn't know if I was gonna say maybe boatman, but oh boy.
I'm helping our friend Linus here.
Yeah, we know it's going to be a busy signal, so that's actually really safe.
Oh
Nice
boy.
job.
I'm like putting the headphones in his ears. Do you hear anything?
After you scream agency, there's silence from the MP3 player, and then there's just like the Windows dial-up noise, but 1,000 times worse.
Oh, ew,
Oh,
ew.
no.
Like people who do not have the headphones in can hear it emanating from the headphones.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Is that the busy signal, Linus?
He takes a headphone look at that. That's the busy signal. It really sucks when that's all you can get.
Holy shit, dude, you have a phone.
I go back to playing Wonderwall.
You
I'm
hear
assuming
it
this is
sound
a hang up.
You must play Wonderwall, and you hear it emanating faintly from where you left the ham radio. But Linus does not seem to notice. So from the distance, you can see a little puff of smoke as a train comes into view. And as the train pulls in, a bear steps off. He is a very finely dressed bear. He has a waistcoat and a little pocket watch that's like dangling into his pocket, and he has a monocle and a top hat. Oh, Linus, my dear friend. Oh, I didn't expect to be able to access the average point ever again. Linus goes, yeah, it's all thanks to these guys. Isn't that great? They found the missing train tracks, and that's why you haven't been able to get here before. This is them.
Hi.
We're kind of heroes. We're
They
heroes.
kind of are.
Yeah.
Kind of heroes. Well, I am so very pleased to make your acquaintance then. And the bear steps off the train and offers a paw to each of you to shake. And he says, Cornelius Vanderbear. Oh, nice to meet you.
I shake this bear. This is wild to me. I want to shake this bear's hand more than anything. I maybe hold on for too long.
Same. I definitely hold on for too long. I am too excited about a bear with a waistcoat and a pocket watch.
Oh, you're such a friendly lot. The exact kind of customers I want on my train. The Ursa Express. Can I interest you in a ride? Since you found the train tracks, you can come for free.
Oh,
Amazing.
hell yeah.
Sounds good.
Charlotte, where was it that we wanted to go?
Oh, it was what was
Ancestor.
it? Ancient and ancestry. Thank
Ancestor.
Ancestor. Can you get us to
Ancestor.
Ancestor?
We can get you to Ancestor. We don't know where that is right now, but we can certainly find out with our top-notch map makers.
Fantastic.
you. Cool.
Yeah.
Is that a normal thing for trains around here to not know where a place is before they look at a map?
Nobody knows where Ancestor is for very long.
Oh, so it moves.
It moves. It's a dinosaur. Of course it moves.
It's
Whoa.
a dinosaur?
What? What?
What?
What?
What?
What?
You must be new wanderers then, my chums. And he's looking at all your marks, and he's like,
Yeah,
Ancestor. Ancestor's a traveling brachiosaurus that roams through the deserts of the Tenebris. Surely you knew. Obviously not, because I'm telling you, because I, Cornelius Vanderbear, am a wealth of knowledge.
The boatman
terrain.
didn't tell us
Wait,
so
do you
many things.
actually know everything?
I know more than everything.
Whoa, really?
Oh, not like the boatman. He gets a very serious expression on his face when he says boatman. I'm not surprised you didn't know, actually. The boatman does not adequately prepare wanderers for their traverses through the Tenebris.
No, he just
But
kind
I'm
of like
sure there's...
he just kind of gave me this hat and then shoved us out of the boat.
That's what he does. He gives people shit and then he stuffs them out of the boat.
Yeah.
He's kind of a dingus, and he didn't let me kill him. So
He was kind of cool though. Like let's be honest. He was kind of cool.
no,
A little.
no.
Oh, cool.
He had a cool accent. I will go that far and no further.
I'll take it. So you're telling me that Ancestor is a city on the back of a dinosaur?
That's correct.
That's amazing. Let's go.
It certainly is. I can
Yeah, I
give
wanna
you
see
a
that.
ride there if you like.
And you'll be. I guess you will be able to find the average town again, right? Because this is a move.
Certainly. We'll return in due course.
Good. And sorry if we ask stupid questions. There's just a lot to take in.
Oh, my friend, and he throws a really big, comforting, fluffy paw around your shoulders, adjusts
warm.
his monocle, and 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 is like, Cornelius Vanderbilt loves to help his train folk. His passengers, that's what you call train folk. People who ride trains, passengers. Ha ha! Please, 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 the Ursa Express is open to all, but cheaper for you. Normally it costs some money, but you can come on for free.
Yeah.
That's my
yeah.
favorite price.
Then I say, adventure.
Fuck yeah, adventure.
Yeah, adventure ho. Let's hop
Yeah.
on, everybody.
Find a big dinosaur.
All
Hey,
right.
Linus, it's been real. You really got away without being average. Good work. You lucked out on this one. Won't happen a second time. Love you. Mwah, peace. And I'm on the train.
Bye, Linus. We'll be in touch.
See you again, I'm sure. We gotta, I don't know. Bye.
Oh, sounds thanks. Okay.
Nice to meet you,
Thank
dude.
I mean,
Yeah. This has been weird.
we still have
I'm gonna go
several
fix
free
my
nights at the
radio.
hotel, so we gotta come back and use those.
I'm sure we'll probably be back here at the very, if only to contact our friend here if we need any more money.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yep. So, all right.
So once you're on the train, you're on the train, and it looks like the plush fantasy version of like the classic, like Amtrak travel train. There's like a dining car. Everything's very plush and like British kind of. It's just very soft, very colorful, very fancy. And as you walk through, there are many animals and people and other like skeleton things and like things that you've never seen before. There's a wide variety of life creatures on this train. And Cornelius Vanderbilt actually gave you a key to your own viewing compartment, your own little 4-person viewing compartment that you can ride in comfort and style for the
Amazing.
journey. So are you going to that room or are you going to explore the train?
Oh no, I want to check out my room.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
You gotta touch base first.
Yeah.
Gotta touch base first.
See what the bed sitch is, or who gets the window seats.
So the room it's kind of like the TARDIS. There is no way this amount of things should fit in this room on the train. Like you opened up a compartment for a train, but it's kind of like the size of the average point hotel room. Like they're actual beds that will turn into seats with like the pillow and the sheet still in like the Shay long setting, and then you just press a button and it goes into bed form. And you can like rotate. Like this is a plush car. This is awesome.
Damn.
Cornelius Vanderbeer did you a solid by giving you this like super
Thank
nice
you.
room.
This place rocks.
I've never seen anything this fancy in my life that I can remember.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
And as you go into the room and you are taking it all in, it's so lovely and plush and fancy. You finally close the door and revealing someone who was standing just behind where the door opened. And there is a trench-coated figure there wearing a beret. And he's got his hands in his pockets and he looks up and he says, "Are you the ones who solved the mystery?"
Jesus Christ.
Why are you hiding behind a door?
"Because that is my job." And he stamps a foot on the ground, takes out his card and goes, "My name is Lady Textuff. I am from the agency. And I was here to solve the mystery of the missing train tracks. And yet, here they are. What gives?"
Wasn't much of a mystery, man. I just sort of stumbled upon them. Thought it was the right thing to return
Maybe
them.
should have looked harder.
Yeah.
Like, looked better.
Yeah,
cool.
we did it quick.
It wasn't a big deal.
Stumbles upon them.
Yep.
But we're wanderers, so we're
Yeah,
special.
we're wanderers. We're pretty
You
amazing.
wanderers, you wanderers. This just keeps getting better.
Yep, just
And
just
then
stumbled
he-
upon some train tracks with no train. Then went to go find a train that had no train tracks. It was very easy.
He slowly approaches you and says, "Then if you are wanderers, you may be very interested in this news. This is a confined space. Confined spaces, they breed crime. There will be a murder on this train tonight."
Oh.
Are you gonna kill
no.
someone?
You gonna? Yeah, no. He really seems like you're confessing your intent to murder. Is that? Also, is it going to be one
No.
of us? And if so,
The-
can it be Skylar?
Wow.
Or is this just some murder mystery party?
He pulls out an invite and it just says you're invited, and then when you flip it up it says to murder question mark. The question mark is like in parentheses afterwards, and he goes,
I'm here for this. And Skylar reaches out for the invitation.
he'll give it to you and he'll say, "If you are good enough to solve the mystery of the missing train tracks, then perhaps you will be good enough to stop this murder before it happens."
Wow, the actors on this train are so good. And I want to give him one of my coins and give him a quick wink.
Are you hiring me for my detective services?
That's a little tip. You're doing a great job. I'm loving this.
Do you also want to be a detective?
Yeah, I'm a detective.
I like-minded individual.
I
He
think
shakes
all
your
of us
hands.
are going to be detectives, unless we have other roles. Maybe I could be like a chef or
Oh yeah, are some of us like
or a
suspects?
mistress.
I'm almost assuredly the murderer.
I
Solved.
thought you were wanderers.
Wait, is
Is
this
that
not?
is that
You can be many things.
So
you can
is
be a
this-
wanderer and a...
Is this not like a? Is this not like a party? Are you talking about an actual literal murder?
that is what the invitation says. You are invited to murder. Murder?
Murder?
Because it
There's
is
Question
gonna be a
It is a
murder.
question. It is a question. I do not know. That is what I'm here to find out. I find answers. I am an investigator.
And they
So
die.
Is this like,
Let
did
the
you
text-
receive this? Did like, are there fortune tellers in the Tenebris? Like, how did you get this?
It was slid under my door.
Hmm.
At my office. At the agency.
Okay, that makes some sense, I guess.
Yeah, it's like a Zodiac situation.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking more Knives Out, but
Also good.
Anyway, and he fixes his trench coat and is like, "Will you help me stop this murder?"
Yeah.
I mean, what's in it for us?
Someone isn't murdered.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Justice. Absolutely.
Justice. Fraternity.
Well, yeah, we want to earn points
We do. Oh my
in
god.
order
yes.
to move on. So I bet if we stop and or solve a murder, that will be good, and then we will be one step closer to getting out of here.
Got
Right?
it.
Like
This
this
whole
is
points
already an afterlife. Does a murder here even count?
I don't know. Maybe they do this every day. I have no idea. Le detective, can you die? Can y'all die? Is that rude to ask? I'm sorry, I'm new here.
Certainement. We can die. L'amour, she comes for everyone. That is why. And then he like pulls the blinds so that the room is like completely dark. They must stop it. And that was actually where I was gonna cut tonight at
Fantastic.
Alright.
this
Love it.
murder announcement.
Amazing.
I think he's
Incredible.
gonna do it, so we should just bonk him on the
Yeah, we
head.
should stop this murder.
Yeah.
If we feel like it.
That was it just to be safe. No, but I guess we have a week to think about it. So, thank you all so much for joining us for episode 3 of Afterlife Wandering Souls. A particular thank you to our new followers, Human Jukebox, Telran, The Submerged Jungle, and Nacho Has Mojo. Nacho has mojo. And thank you, Mono Technicolor, for the bits and the Prime subscription. And thank you, I Am T-Rex, for the 5 gift subs. Amazing. And I also want to extend a thank you to my guest GM and my guest stars. Once again, please remind people where they can find you, follow you, or check out what you're working on.
Yes, so I am Hallie. You can find me on Twitter at HallieKoontz, HallieKoontz. And you can also find me on the Quest Friends actual play. Our campaign finale actually just aired this week, so it's a good time to binge it if you want. You can find it on Twitter at Quest_Friends. It's a Numenera actual play, and I'm also on another podcast called Catching Up David. You can also find that on Twitter at Catching Up David.
Fantastic.
I'm Landon. You can find me on Twitter at OccasionalGM. You can find my podcast, Shadows of St. Fleur, also on Twitter at St. Fleur Pod or wherever you listen to podcasts. And I don't know, hit up my Twitter. You'll find out what other stuff I'm involved in.
I'm Lara Page Turner. You can find me on Twitter at Glaive Guizarm. You can find me on the podcast sphere at Unplaytested. And you can find me if you break into my apartment, and I'll be quite upset.
I'm Tim Lanning. You can find me on Twitter at Tim Lanning. You can see all sorts of other content for which I do over at geeklyinc.com, from Naruto podcast to a D&D show to an internet advice show to things like that. On Twitter I'll say, hey, I'm going to do something. Like I'll be at Origins Game Fair in Columbus, Ohio next weekend. That'll be fun, hopefully.
Nice. And I am Kim. You can find me on Twitter at Kim_Dalton or at The Crit Show. Speaking of The Crit Show, it's the channel you're watching right now. We stream a lot of stuff. Streams that are coming up. Wednesday, the 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern is our monthly AMA. This month it's going to be a little different. It's going to be Rev and Tass are going to be doing the AMA, so they're going to be playing some video games and hanging out and answering some chat questions. So if you've got anything you'd like to ask Rev and Tass, maybe about GMing or about like Perilous Tides or running the main show, go ahead and hit them up Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern is Mystery Detectives. Megan and I are back with another Nancy Drew game. We're going to be playing Nancy Drew, The Shattered Medallion. Nancy is in New Zealand competing in some sort of like Survivor/Amazing Race-esque game. I'm very excited. I've never played it before. The costume theme for this is aliens. That sounds like a strange theme for this game, but I swear there's a reason for it. I'm very excited about the costume that I'm going to be wearing on Thursday. Can't wait. We'll see you there this Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern is going to be episode 4 of Afterlife Wandering Souls. With all of these lovely people here. We're gonna do a murder mystery on a train, y'all. I'm so excited. I think that's it for announcements. If you missed any of the episode this week, or if you want to rewatch previous episodes, go ahead and hit up our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/thecritshow, where you can find all of the episodes of Afterlife Wandering Souls. This one will be up on the channel on Thursday, as well as VODs from all of our previous installments of the Omniverse Chronicles, including iHunt, including Crossroads Carnival, and including Masks, where Landon was the GM for us, as well as a variety of other like Let's Play content. So if you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube, I encourage you to do so. Lots of fun stuff happening over there. And I think that's it for me. thank you all so much for hanging out as we got through episode 3 of Afterlife Wandering Souls. We will see you here next week for episode 4 and a murder mystery. Hope you have a good night. Bye.